Today we are located at the park at Ocean. It's going to be a townhome community located in Ocean Township. And we're going to take a tour of one of the homes here, the neighborhood, and just talk about the surrounding area and what it's kind of like to live over in Ocean Township. But if it's your first time to the channel, my name is Steve McCutcheon, and I'm a realtor at Berkshire Hathaway. On the Live in Central Jersey channel, we cover everything related to the Central Jersey real estate market. So if you're going to be the first one to know what's going on in either Monmouth or Ocean County real estate, feel free to click the bell, hit the subscribe button. Let's get the video started. Alright guys, so bear with me here with the wind. It's a cold, just windy winter day out here in New Jersey. It's better than what it's been recently, honestly. We've been in the single digits for the most part, so today it's like 25, 30 degrees, and it actually kind of feels a little bit warm, believe it or not. So trying to just block the wind out as best I can, but otherwise just bear with me. So with Ocean Township, you're going to be in the eastern part of Monmouth County, but you're not going to be quite at the Jersey Shore just yet. You're going to have a town or two in between. So it's relatively pretty close, which is a nice thing, but it's just not quite there. Couple major roadways that are going to be around the area. You're going to have Route 35, Route 18, Route 71, and then most importantly, while the Garden State Parkway doesn't go through Ocean Township, it is going to be relatively pretty close, so it's great for a commuting hub. So when it comes to commuting purposes in general, you can get to Philadelphia or New York City relatively pretty easy from here. If Philadelphia, you can only drive yourself. There's not going to be a train that goes across the central part of Jersey or a bus that's going to get you in a relatively good time. So I would say driving yourself, you're looking at about an hour 15 all the way up to 2 hours. It's really just going to depend on how much traffic is going to hit you that day. And then in terms of New York City, same time frame, I would say about an hour 15, hour and a half probably on the low end, and then up to about 2 hours, again just depending on the traffic. There are different public transportation routes you can take to get into New York City. At least there's two different train stations. You're going to be able to go into Elbron or Allenhurst. Elbron's going to be a little bit farther north, so you're probably better off just skipping an extra stop on that end. But if you want to go down to the other one, really no difference, just a couple minutes. And then in terms of taking the bus, they're not necessarily a great bus in town. What I would probably do if I want to take the bus would just hop on the Garden State Parkway real quick and drive up to Lincroft area near exit 109. Is going to buy a parking pass or whatever the case is for that month, leave your vehicle there, and then you can go take a hop on the Academy bus into New York City. The bus will take you into Port Authority. The train takes you into Penn Station. They're about right next to each other, half mile apart at the most in New York City. So in general, those are basically your best ways to commute. In terms of different shops in just the area here, Route 35 is going to be crucial. You're going to have everything that you possibly are looking for, from Costco, Target, Marshalls. Those are going to be your big box retailers, and you're going to have a bunch of different small businesses. Actually, right behind me, I don't know if you can see the name on there, you're going to have the Turning Point. It's actually going to be a really great breakfast place, and right behind that is going to be Route 35. So it's actually a really solid location. You're directly on there, and then you can get north and south really easy with Route 35, Route 18, or the Garden State Parkway. So overall, probably a 8, 9 out of 10 in terms of location. And we're going to make our way through the front door real quick. And it's actually going to be on the side of the house because this is an end unit model. Got a coat closet. And also on the first story, this is going to be facing the front of the house, and this is going to be the office. Really nice to have nowadays, especially with a lot of people working from home. Then we're going to check out the rest of the first level. Very spacious, open concept here with the kitchen, living room combination. It honestly feels, when I was walking through the home, that it was like more of a single family versus like a townhome, which kind of feels a little bit more narrow sometimes. This one, I don't know the exact square footage of it, the exact width, but it felt like it was at least 25, maybe 30 feet. Then we're going to head over and just check out, not much of a outside portion here, so that's probably one of the downsides I would say to this unit. You're just going to have a small backyard, but also at the same time, that might be good for some people because they don't want the upkeep of it. Large center island here, stainless steel appliances, most of the typical upgrades you see nowadays in new construction. But very beautiful overall. You're going to have the 2-car direct entryway from the garage over there. And then this is going to be just a quick shot of the basement. We'll get that towards the end. And along with here, we're going to have the half bath, and then on top of that, the pantry too. So let's go ahead upstairs. At the top of the staircase, you'll see we'll have a bathroom on the left, 1 bedroom there, and we'll start off with this one right here. This will be the smallest out of the 3, but still, in my opinion, probably relatively pretty good size. It's also going to face the front door side, but also not the front of the house, but the side, just where the front door is at, because it is an end unit, I mentioned before. Back into the bathroom across the hall from there. Before we get that, little shot of the just downstairs and kind of overlooking the top of it. Really high ceilings in the living room. This is going to be the second bedroom. This one's going to be facing the back of the home. I would say this one's slightly bigger than the first one, but it wouldn't be by much. And then we hang it right here. This is going to be the bathroom, another full bath. Dual sinks. And we come down the hallway. So this is going to be more the master suite. Before we hit that, we're going to check out the laundry room. Always nice to have it on the same floor and same level as the rest of the bedrooms. Makes your life a lot easier. I live in a 3-story townhome. Mine's in my basement, so I have to do a couple flights of stairs. Slop sink, and then just a little bit of a storage area over here. And what we've been waiting for is going to the master. So this is actually going to have the hardwood floor versus the two secondary bedrooms. We're going to be the ones with carpet. Very wide, very spacious. And as you get to over here, you're actually going to have two separate walk-in closets, one for his and hers. Maybe both hers, who knows. And then we're going to want to check out the bathroom too. This is where I think the wow comes into place. Absolutely beautiful. His and her sinks. Nice tile floor. Stand-up shower. Does have a little bench in there. This one faces the front of the house. Overall, very, very nice home. But we gotta head to the basement. And down here, we're gonna check out the unfinished parts first. A quick shot of the rest of it real fast. So plenty of extra storage room down here in the basement. I know typically with the townhome that can come at a cost for some people, not as much closet space, but I feel like throughout this home we've seen a decent amount of closet space, but also you're gonna have this entire unfinished part of the basement, which is great. Just decorations, whatever else you have to, the junk you clutter over the couple years, and then one more small part, the unfinished part. Then the rest of the finished basement. Realistically just has carpet down there, and obviously just is painted, framed out and all that. But you do have a full bath. If you ever want to make this into maybe a fourth bedroom, living situation with some in-laws, having them in the house, that's also a great spot to have it. Or maybe just make it a man cave or just some type of playroom for the kids. So much space, so many things you can do down here. A lot of activities. But overall, really nice home. It's kind of a quick recap of the home, guys. It's going to be listed for $979,000. You have 3 beds, 3 full baths, and even 1/2 2-car attached garage with direct entryway. You're going to have the finished basement, which I'm standing in now. Overall, I think it's actually being so close to the shore, the location of it, being able to commute to either both cities. The median sales price is about $750 for Ocean Township last year, so you're obviously going to be above that. But when you have the option of even turning this basement into a 4th bedroom if needed for your family size, or if you just want to keep it to something, however you want to make it, game room, whatever the case is, I think it's actually a really solid deal. The only thing you're limited on space-wise is just going to be like a backyard. So if that's something that's important to you, maybe you have dogs like myself and you're definitely going to need the extra space, that might be a different story. But overall, if you're only planning on maybe having a family of 4 or something like that, I think this is going to be an excellent alternative to having a single-family home, less maintenance that you're going to have to do on the place. If you're up to it, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts are about the home we toured, the neighborhood, price point, all that kind of stuff. But if you are looking to move to the area, feel free to reach out. All my contact information is down low in the comments and description. So whether you're 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, even a year out, doesn't matter to me. Let's just get you on the right path towards your real estate goals. And if you're looking to move to a different part of the Central Jersey area, check out the videos pop up in. Hopefully I'll have a little bit too. Have a great day.